A horror writer visits an Irish inn to scatter his parents' ashes, unaware the property is said to be haunted by a witch. This week we watched Hokum.
Hello?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. We're back
We are back
with another episode of Horror Legend. I'm Chris.
And I am Legend.
We took a little break,
Yeah.
but we're back.
A little break, mental health, other things going on in life. The world.
The world.
The world. We are back.
Traveled to the Emerald Isle,
Busy.
the homeland of my people, for this new episode.
Yes, yeah, we are heading to the land of, I don't want to say the land of leprechauns.
The land of leprechauns. and clovers and rainbows.
and pots of golden rainbows. And those red balloons. Yes, we are heading to Ireland this time around for the movie. We're not actually going to Ireland. We just did it vicariously through this movie. Yeah.
Hokum.
We watched Hokum.
It's a lot of Hokum.
All of that was a lot of Hokum. Yeah, we watched Hokum. Came out this year, actually, 2026. Yeah. I think it was released in film festivals in 2025. Came out 2026 after that.
Yeah.
Wide release. Directed by Damian McCarthy. The only other movies he really did were Oddity, and then Caveat, which was, I believe, was in 2020, which was released on Shudder. It was a Shudder original.
Oh, okay.
So he, very independent. This was I believe this is his first big wide release kind of movie.
Okay.
And, killed it. No, he, for a first big wide release movie, did a pretty good job, and I feel like we're seeing that a lot lately with, we still only see the back rooms, but, Obsession, things like the back rooms, stuff like that, these people who are getting their kind of first big chance to make movies with bigger budgets and all that stuff are actually kind of knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
Because they're giving either younger or newer filmmakers chances, and I believe we need to. And it's one of those things where I see somebody like Curry Barker or Kane Parsons who are only in their 20s, and part of me wants to be jealous because they're doing something that I've always wanted to do, which is direct a movie, especially a horror movie. But
how does that make you feel? I'm just kidding.
Fuck this. I'm just kidding. Part of me wants to be jealous, but part of me is also just no, this is good. The industry needs new fucking people.
Yeah.
And younger people to come in and start throwing out ideas and pushing ideas, especially in the horror genre. And we saw that shift with Jordan Peele when he started making more horror movies. And I feel like we're going to see that shift even more. Horror is changing. Forever changing, and it needs to. And so does the rest of the film industry. The rest of the film industry needs younger voices, newer voices, and even if they're working with the older directors and people that inspired them, it's nice to have new eyes on this shit. So I'm actually very happy for them and the fact that they're very successful right out the gate and are being recognized for the fact that they are young and have good fucking ideas.
I think the restraint of money is kind of good for creativity and something good as well. Especially, Obsession was what? Was it $70,000 or something?
Obsession was made for $750,000.
Oh, $750,000.
Which is still very low for a movie.
It's still very low for a movie, yeah.
Because you hear Spielberg talk about Obsession and how much he loves it. And he's they were working with very little money. And it's Spielberg, so he obviously gets hundreds of millions, if not $1 billion to make a movie.
Yeah.
So he knows what it's like to work lower budget when he did Jaws to bigger budget. So hearing from him, even though I'm not a huge Spielberg head and all this stuff. I love his older movies. Obviously, everybody grew up watching Spielberg's older movies. Yeah. But he's still a very seasoned person who has experience in both. So it's hearing him talk about, the creativity that comes out of using very little money and how you have to kind of think on your feet and do things that somebody with even $20 million working on a movie wouldn't have to do because they can just throw money at it.
Yeah.
It definitely garners more creativity because of that. So seeing something like Obsession and the way it was filmed and how they really used very little making the movie.
Yeah.
It's not like they used a bunch of CGI. It's not like they used a bunch of locations. It's not like they used all this stuff. Like, they filmed it in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And they didn't use that much, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
And like the back rooms, of course, had a whole set built, but that's A24. A24 obviously is going to put all their money into it because that's what they do.
Yeah. We'll talk about.
We'll talk about that. I have words for them. But this too, like Hokum, it very much feels like an independent horror movie.
Yeah.
Like I remember going through Netflix as a kid, Netflix or whatever streaming service was around when I was younger, because I would always just like look for random movies to watch when I was with my grandparents
Like
at
streaming
night.
services when you were young.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Younger.
Am I that old?
I was still in college. I was in college.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like younger, like 10 years.
When I was a little kid.
Back when it was really just Netflix. And back when I was 1985. This many streaming services. I would look for random movies to watch, and all those like random independent horror movies were actually pretty cool to watch because it was people working on these things with like no budget, doing all this stuff, and it was really cool. And I remember I watched one called like Absentia, I think, or something like that, and it ended up being Mike Flanagan's like first horror movie, first movie.
Yeah.
The guy who did Doctor Sleep and all this stuff, and it's like I never knew it was him until I got older and I watched Doctor Sleep and everything, and I was like, oh, I finally watched this guy's like independent horror movie. That's really cool. Like it's cool to see where people start. Anyway, it's filmed very much like that. But we got We got Adam Scott in a leading role in a horror movie. I mean, I think the last horror movie he was in was a very small role in the beginning of The Monkey.
Oh yeah.
When he played their dad.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And he's hilarious. Adam Scott is a very funny person. He's also really good at being a dick.
He really is.
Especially in the beginning of this. But like, and he's done different versions of that. Like he was really a dick in Step Brothers. But it was like a different kind of like over the top douche.
Yeah.
Funny douche, like who obviously everybody wanted to hate.
Yeah.
In this it's like obviously it's like more realistic and he has actual fucking trauma. Like whatever. Plus he's a writer, and we all know writers.
They're all alcoholics.
They're all alcoholics.
Horrible people.
Horrible people. Yeah, we got Adam Scott, we got Peter Coonan, David Wilmot, Austin Amelio, who's the only other person I know in this, because he was in The Walking Dead as a character, Dwight, in The Walking Dead. Florence Ordesh, very much Irish actors.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, I don't know how big they are in Ireland, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Very small cast. I mean, it's like a cast
The last Irish show I watched was Mrs. Brown's Boys, so I don't know.
It's a very small cast. I mean, it's like 15 people. Again, it just goes to show you how you don't need all the fancy studio bells and whistles to make something good.
No.
Curry Barker still proves that on his YouTube channel, where him and his friend who is in Obsession, not the main character, but the other guy.
Yeah.
Because they live together. How they still make insane YouTube videos and like little mini movies together for like nothing, and it looks professional. Yeah. Like it's. Yeah. If you have an idea, do it. You don't need all that studio shit.
Like right now. Should I do it
right now? Pause this. Go do something. Okay. But yeah, Hokum.
All right, I am sporting Miss Sylvia Brown today. Yes. So she's watching over us today.
The psychic medium.
Yes.
I don't know why it kills me people can't just say medium when they have to say psychic medium.
Psychic medium.
It's like,
she drowned.
that whole situation.
The land, honey.
The land.
The land.
The land.
Yeah, this is the plot, the synopsis of
The synopsis.
Hokum. Okay.
Okay.
So the name, first off, Om Bauman, that's his name.
Yes.
OHM, Om, like
And he
like
wasn't
electricity, Om.
And he wasn't
Bauman.
Bauman. I'm just kidding.
Is an American author struggling to finish the conclusion of his successful Conquistador trilogy.
I do like that it opened with this.
It did open with, like, his book.
But this was a cool way to do it because it didn't feel like a dramatization. It was like opens with his book and then it goes to like him writing and you see his reaction to what he's writing and then he like goes back into it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't feel like a dramatization of actors acting it out. It like actually felt like it was some like in tandem storyline.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be like the movie.
Yeah,
It's about
that was
this,
part of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. After glimpsing the ghost of his mother in his home, which that scene was awesome. You know.
It's very much so. I know it's probably getting cheesier now because people keep using it, but I love how when they put people in shadow like that and you just can't see anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like it leaves so much stuff up to your own mind to make up either how they're staring at somebody, the expression they have, what they're about to do, because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
And Obsession did that a lot, obviously, where Nikki's constantly in shadow.
Yeah.
And it really makes her feel really like it's not the real person. Yeah. And this is like, oh, he can't really make out who's on the stairs. And obviously it's his mom.
Yeah.
But you find out more about that later.
Although it looked like a little girl. But...
It did, well, because she was far away. Yeah. But yeah, I think I told you about this too, because like, it's the whole scene is like he's writing and then he sees her on the stairs from far away and he can't really make her out because she's in darkness and he tries to lift up his lamp to see what's on the stairs. And this was the only clip they showed when Adam Scott went on some morning show to like advertise the movie. And the newscasters are sitting there, or the newscasters, talk show, whatever the fuck. And they're like sitting there, and I think it was like maybe Hoda Kathy Lee situation.
Okay.
I can't remember who exactly it was. They're like freaking out. Or she's like behind him, and it's like, they're like, oh my god. And I'm like, you guys are the most white bread.
Well, I mean, they have to act scared too. It's like.
But you know they're actually like that. You know, it's just like, it's just, you guys have never seen anything scary in your life, have you?
That's like when they were talking about RuPaul recording, the show. And, he's just like, are we rolling? See,
but that makes sense. It's like they're being, it's like obviously they're being over the top, but it's also like you guys have never seen anything scary in your fucking life.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Ohm decides to visit the Bilberry Woods Hotel in rural Ireland.
Would stay there.
Rural Ireland. I want to go to Ireland so badly. It's gorgeous. I think I'm supposed to be there because it's cold and dark and
damp
and green, and everyone's really sarcastic and depressed. Sounds fun. I don't know.
I need to get my fucking passport.
Sounds
I need
like
to get out of here
place.
sometime. Jesus.
But that's where his parents had honeymooned. He's doing it to lay their ashes to rest next to a tree that they liked.
Moon honey, my moon honey.
And he's also getting vaginal restoration surgery.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, I kept thinking about Trixie saying my breast augmentation.
Breast augmentation?
I was thinking my vaginal restoration. My vaginal restoration. The hotel staff includes owner Cobb, his son-in-law and front desk clerk Mal, groundskeeper Fergal, bartender Fiona, and bellhop Albie.
Fiona's the only normal name.
Sort of. For a troll. No, I was kidding.
Whoa. I think you mean a leprechaun.
Wait, is it Fiona?
Fiona the Troll. Yeah.
Shrek,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long time, so I'm like... Ohm overhears Cobb tell two children the story of the Cailleach, a local witch who kidnaps children and leads them in chains on a tour through the Sounds stupid.
On a tour through the underworld.
On a tour through the underworld.
He says it too. He says a tour through the underworld.
A tour through the underworld.
I like it because while he's telling the story, it's showing that little
For some reason, they have a diorama.
That little model of like the two children and then the witch and
of the Caliph and like
the witch putting them in chains and taking them into the thing. Which obviously,
why do you have that?
Foreshadowing,
first of all, but yeah,
foreshadowing and all that.
Well, maybe you see the guy just like making these just to scare kids. Like, I'm gonna make this little.
Would you not?
Yeah, I guess that's one. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to scare kids?
And then they are clawed at by the souls who live in the underworld. Ohm is abrasive and dismissive toward the staff, to say the least. He's an asshole.
Yeah. Are those your kids? Not even your kids? Kids, go find your parents. Stop talking to strangers. Like, Jesus, dude.
I just, yeah.
I was like, so how are you doing? He's like, that's none of your fucking business. And he's like, well, it is because I own the hotel.
My lights flicker.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up. I'm just gonna... they're doing the lights. Hearing the music. Let's wrap it up.
He warms to Fiona after she identifies the location of a photo his mother took.
It's also because she calls his ass out.
She does.
It's like, are you lost? It's like, well, what does it fucking look like? She's like, okay, well, you can stay lost. You're talking to me like,
well, you can stay lost. And then also, he's a real dick to the bellhop as well.
Burns his hand.
He burns his hand with a fucking sword.
You're not a fucking writer.
You're not a fucking
You're
writer.
A bellhop.
While spreading his parents' ashes, he meets and bonds with Jerry, a local who lives in his van down by the river and frequently drinks milk. Goat milk.
Living in a van!
He lives in a van and he drinks goat milk laced with mushrooms. I mean, yeah, why not?
If you're living in the forest.
Yeah. That's the best place to do mushrooms, the forest. I've never done that. I've just heard.
I've heard great things.
I've heard good things.
Really good things about it.
Fiona and Albie tell Ohm that the honeymoon suite is locked off and supposedly haunted by a witch.
A witch?
A witch. A Caliph. A Caliph. That Cobb had trapped inside. After belittling Albie's aspirations of a writing career, again, to say the least, he's a real dick, Ohm returns to his room.
Yeah, he's like, he has his tape recorder, and he's like, oh, you know what, you just inspired me. And he's like,
for a character
idea. He says something like, oblivious man who can't read a room.
He can't read a room. Yeah, you can't be unfriendly to Irish people. They're just overly friendly. You can't be unfriendly.
Yeah.
Come on,
man.
Later, Fiona finds Ohm's tape recorder at the bar. While attempting to return the recorder, Fiona discovers that Ohm has hanged himself. It's fun. Ohm awakens in a hospital alive thanks to Fiona's intervention. When he returns to the hotel, Mal informs him that Fiona has been missing since the hotel's Halloween party, and that Jerry is the prime suspect for both Fiona's disappearance and the murder of Jerry's wife, which was like a long time.
Yeah, I love that they did this right off the bat too. It was like, oh yeah, bar scene, and then Fiona just like going up to his room and just immediately like, oh, they find him trying to hang himself.
Yeah,
like, was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that because I was like, oh, he just dies at the beginning. I'm like, oh wow, you know.
Like obviously he survives, but it's like she finds him or whatever, and it's like, damn.
I mean, you know, that's why I love Irish stuff. It's so dark. It's always dark.
So dark.
It's always so dark. Or ridiculous, one or the other. Ohm confronts Jerry, who claims to have seen Fiona's ghost in the hotel, directing him to the honeymoon suite. Ohm doesn't believe Jerry, but agrees to check the suite with him. Jerry confesses to killing his wife, but says it was a mercy killing due to illness. I didn't catch him saying that, but okay.
He did by the
I missed
when
that.
they were outside of the van. He says they also say you killed your wife, and he's like, it's true. And he's like, but she had taken very ill and was suffering.
Oh.
Didn't really want to live anymore.
Oh.
I was telling you, this is making me want to replay Silent Hill too. He says that. So, like, he's not really a bad person. It's just, stories like that spread, and then it turns into, he murdered his wife.
Yeah.
Even though nobody really understands the nuances of what happened. And this whole entire time, the honeymoon suite is blocked off. Nobody's allowed inside. And they go back to... Because he steals the key from Cobb. He's an old man who lives on the other side of the forest. I just broke into his house.
With the hotel closed for the season, Ohm and Jerry break in to investigate. Farragut knocks Jerry unconscious before driving him to the police. Ohm sneaks into the honeymoon suite where he is haunted by supernatural visions of his mother.
His mother.
The mother. And childhood memories of fatally shooting her by accident with his father's gun. Which they alluded to much earlier in this.
In the very beginning of the movie, we see the box and the postcards of where they went, the picture of his mom with the tree in Ireland and everything, where they went to the honeymoon, which is the hotel.
Yeah.
And then you have the box that he breaks open that it has the gun in it. And it alludes to it a little bit, and then he even says to Fiona at the bar, she was murdered. The person who shot her was too young to be punished for it. So it's just alluding to the fact even more that he did this as a kid.
Yeah.
But we don't know in what context yet until this moment.
Yeah, because they also said I hope they got the death penalty or got what's coming of it. And he was unfortunately he was too young. Should have though.
Yeah.
So basically he was saying he should have done. He should have gotten more.
Yeah, which I think is one of the reasons why Fiona felt so bad after the whole hanging himself situation is because she was. I think she put two and two together. But then he says, they're well, what happened to his dad? He's well, he turned into a monster and basically drank himself to death. Which I found funny because she takes his glass after he says that away from him, the alcohol, and it's really to go refill it. But it's it's just funny, the timing of her taking his glass after he's he drank himself to death, and she picks up his and takes away his alcohol.
Mal arrives, insisting that they head back downstairs and out of the honeymoon suite, but Ohm inspects a dumbwaiter, discovering Fiona's corpse inside. Mal locks Ohm in the suite and flees the hotel.
She is dressed like a bunny, I should say. It was her Halloween costume, because she went missing during the Halloween party.
She's dressed like a bunny.
Which had huge connotations with witchcraft and stuff like that. I think even the witch had bunny rabbits in it at some point, and it was there was whole
the witch, sorry,
the witch. There's a whole connotation with rabbits and witches.
Well, witches used to be rabbits hares specifically used to be witches familiars.
Yeah.
Before it was kind of before black cats. It was it was hares or rabbits.
I love the way this movie's filmed, the coloring, because it's really dark. They use a lot of shadows to kind of mess with you a little bit, but when he's in the room, when he's in the honeymoon suite, which is fucking huge,
they're missing out on some income with that honeymoon suite.
Oh my god,
they could charge.
Yeah, it's James Wan could take a lesson on how to dilapidate a room properly when it came to the time period going by for how he laid things. Because he likes to do it a little too much.
Yeah.
This one, it's obviously you're in Ireland. It's a damp, it's whatever. So this room is falling apart a little bit. You can see where it's kind of peeling off the walls. You can see all this stuff. But just the way it looks, is it looks like it's just frozen in time.
Mm-hmm.
Just falling apart slowly, frozen in time.
Yeah.
Grossest part of it is whoever left the bathtub full of fucking water.
It looked like it was full of blood. I mean, I know it was water, but it looked like...
Well, yeah, because all the... But yeah, the coloring of everything, the way things are painted, the dark contrast is so cool.
Yeah.
They did a really good job with the visuals. Especially down the dumbwaiter, when you do the shots down the dumbwaiter, and it's just this weird, just tunnel.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing that's kind of bright orange and this dark green, blue, whatever. It's just this tunnel going down. Yeah.
And you can kind of tell that it is...
Portal to hell.
Well, you can kind of tell that it's not... Sometimes it's this way, and sometimes it's this way.
Oh,
Which is funny.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah. Because they, I mean, obviously the part where she's walking up the side of it, it's a tunnel that's going this way, not down, but, it's kind of cool.
Like, they switch perspectives on it a lot, so
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
it kind of seem like it goes in different directions.
Yeah.
And I think the orange color and it having those lights going through it is really could be like we're going down into the underworld.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mal locks Ohm in the suite and flees the hotel. Ohm finds his tape recorder on Fiona and learns that Fiona was pregnant with Mal's baby. Mal drugged her.
Oh, I missed that.
I missed that too, which is very funny. Mal drugged her.
That's a whole different connotation. Holy shit.
I know, and locked her in the suite to prevent his family from finding out.
Oh, yeah. So he drugged her at the Halloween party. He drugged her.
I was wondering what his intentions were. I thought it was just he was like sacrificing her to the witch that lives there. Or something.
Yeah.
I didn't really know.
Okay, so yeah, because
that makes more sense.
Well, because they kept talking about a bride or a woman who locked herself in that room and wouldn't come out, and I think either died in it or I can't remember. They kept talking about that, and then he did the same thing to Fiona.
Yeah.
So I'm like, has he done this before?
I know, right? Jerry awakens in Fergal's van and escapes to the hotel. The hauntings intensify as Ohm struggles to find a way out. Spotting a fire escape on a map of the basement, Ohm descends via the dumbwaiter. And it doesn't say, but he has like the little, there's a clock that like...
Oh, yeah, so...
the creepy kid.
Yeah, it's
like hitting a bell.
Obviously a smart character move. There's a clock that has a kid that has a hammer or a croquet mallet that every time it rings, he like spins and rings a bell. Yeah. So he decides to take off the bell, put it next to the dumbwaiter button, so that when it swings, it hits the dumbwaiter button, which then raises it back up or lowers it.
Yeah.
Because he kept hearing on Fiona's end on the tape recorder that she got stuck down there. Yeah. There's no way for the dumbwaiter to go back up.
Yeah.
So he put it there so when he goes back down, he can time it with his watch, knowing that it's going to hit it at a certain point, which ends up being like midnight or something like that, or noon, hits it so that it can come back up because the button on the lower one is gone.
Yeah.
Smart character moves.
Yeah.
Just, not all your characters need to be stupid.
That is true.
A lot of people make them like oblivious to shit. Like he was like, you know what, no, let's do this. People can be smart in movies sometimes.
He encounters the witch and fends her off.
The Vivitch.
With a protective circle of chalk. But, she comes after him, and then he goes back up the dumbwaiter, and then he does a circle of chalk around
because she climbs up the dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
And then, he does a circle of chalk under the bed while she's trying to break into the room, and then she's, like, outside the curtain going around the circle. Because it's, like, a whole thing in witchcraft of, like, they can't come through a chalk circle. Salt ring is another, which they use a lot in weapons.
Yeah.
To like stop people. Well, she used it as a way so people couldn't see it. So if people crossed the salt line, it would activate the people that she had.
Well, yeah. A salt ring or chalk line is more so used by witches.
Yeah.
To keep out things that are malevolent that might interfere with that.
So obviously, in this case, the witch is the malevolent being.
Yeah,
being kept out with the chalk circle.
The witch is more like an underworld creepy spirit who wants to harm people.
Yeah. Exactly. More than a normal witch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told you, like, my mom used to meditate in a salt circle, I think, to keep things out and all
that. In the morning, Mal arrives at the hotel to dispose of Ohm and is surprised to find Jerry there, bleeding everywhere. Ohm manages to ring this sweet bell. The little, like, help bell.
Yeah, it has the old help bells because they used to, I think before it was a hotel, it was an old house or something like that or something. And, ring the help bell. But it's a little thing in the wall.
Well, they use those in hotels, too.
Yeah, they do. There's a little thing that just rips it out of the wall. It's like, motherfucker.
But Jerry eventually is alerted to his presence. Mal starts a fire in the hotel to cover his tracks.
Oh my god, you can tell how dilapidated that room is, the walls, because all he had to do was kick the wall in a little bit and it fell apart, and then he found the actual string to ring the bell.
Yeah. And then he shoots Jerry with Fergal's crossbow through the head.
Yeah.
Ohm flees into the basement pursued by Mal. Maul is confronted by the witch, who chains his hands and leads him to the underworld.
And Ohm is there, but he's chained, just hasn't been dragged, and whatever. And that's when his mom shows up and tells him, like, and he's apologizes and says, it was an accident, all this stuff. And she's like, I know.
Yeah.
Like, you can't stay here.
Yeah.
You need to leave. Like, the whole entire time I was thinking, like, is the mom really the witch in the underworld? Because the mom could be the witch in the underworld. I don't know. But him basically forgiving himself for what happened is what ultimately gets him out of the situation.
Yes. And this is how you incorporate grief into a horror movie. You don't make the whole fucking horror movie about it. Sorry.
Hereditary is still a good movie.
I will forever hate Hereditary. And I probably shouldn't ever watch Midsummer, because I'm going to hate it too.
We're going to watch it for the podcast.
I'm going to hate it.
And it's funny because you know what he's talking about. You're like, no, it's a good movie. I just hate it.
It's a well-made movie.
Yeah.
I never want to see it again, and I hate it. But it's a well-made movie. And I get why people like it.
Yeah.
But
it is an incredible movie, but yeah, it's one of those movies where it's like, you don't really want to watch it all the fucking time, because it really leads into heavier parts of grief and never has any levity.
No.
In it. It's really just grief. You're dealing with depression and grief.
Yeah, and I don't... That's not what I watch movies for,
yeah.
So there we go.
Midsummer's a little bit better about it.
Okay.
A little bit better.
They have like a little song and dance with the bear and everything.
No. But it's a little better.
He cuts his own chains because he's had in his pocket still the thing that... whatever her fucking name is, used to cut him down when he was trying.
It's the thing that he used in the beginning to cut the lock to the gun box, and then she finds it on him when he hangs himself and cuts him loose from it, and then he's able to cut his own chains. Yeah. The chains of his grief.
The chains of his grief.
Chains of his grief.
As the hotel burns, Ohm is saved by Fergal after the latter hears the ghosts of Ohm's mother, I can't talk, calling out to him. Albie visits Ohm in the hospital, telling him that Fiona and Jerry's remains have been found. Oh, Albie, by the way, was wearing a very old school bellhop uniform when he was working at the hotel.
Yeah.
Now he's wearing a really old school
ice cream
soda jerk uniform. Because he has a job at ice cream parlor, ice cream shop now. Yeah. Telling that Fiona and Jerry's remains have been found, but Mal is missing. Albie admits to vengefully spiking Ohm's whiskey with Jerry's mushroom powder.
Which then it goes back to Jerry saying that all of the things in the folklore and the witches and all stuff, all these things exist. It's just people who are closed-minded can't see them.
Yes, he has to had the mushroom powder to see
see these things. So,
which I get.
Yeah.
I've seen things too. I mean, people who have done that before have seen things too. I don't know anything about it.
I still need to do mushrooms. If anybody wants to help me, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he spiked his with mushrooms, so that's why he was able to see all that shit.
So he was seeing all the hokum.
He was seeing all that hokum, as he said at the bar, that all of
it's all
is hokum.
Yeah. Ohm notices he still has bruises on his wrists, consistent with being placed in chains, and recalls Jerry telling him that drugs allow people to open their minds to the supernatural.
Yeah.
Ohm agrees to read Albie's manuscript and writes a more hopeful ending to his Conquistador trilogy.
As Fiona suggested.
Yes.
Because before he described it as him basically killing the kitties with, and then he still can't open this bottle that he has, and then he just ends with him dying in the desert. She's like, that's bleak. And then he ends up with a more hopeful ending, which you can tell that the reason he's ending things like that and doing all that is because of him blaming himself for what happened to his mother and his grief and everything else, and now it's like more hopeful ending. Yeah, because
they were in the desert. They go to this circle. Of course, there's another circle.
Yeah.
And he has to get this bottle open, but he pushed the cork too far into this bottle, and he can't get this bottle open. And he has to open it in the circle, and there's no rocks or anything, and then he was going to use the kid's head to open it instead, but then...
And then he was going to have the kid use his head to do it at the end, and then the kid threw the bottle, and then while they're sitting there in the desert, and then the camera pans out, you see the bottle had landed next to
like an animal skull that
looks like
horns
it looks like a goat skull
that they could have. Oh yeah, goats. So that they could have used to.
They could have used to open it.
Oh, but
yeah. So it's ironic in it.
Yeah.
But that's Hokum.
That's Hokum.
Trivia corner. So yeah, trivia for Hokum. Yeah. Adam Scott spent nearly 3 weeks filming alone in a single room, a process he described as emotionally demanding but important for conveying his character's isolation. To capture detailed close-up shots of the clock's miniature head, the production created oversized versions of the props. So they made a huge version of the head on the clock so they could get his mischievous little face.
His mischievous eyes.
The film's rabbit people continue a recurring motif in Damian McCarthy's
That was
work.
not mentioned anywhere in the thing, by
the rabbit? Way. No.
Which is the Rabbit TV, kids show TV host. Which,
the Rabbit TV host with the huge bugged out eyes.
Yeah, they didn't mention that.
That reads a letter that's like, this is from Ohm.
Yeah.
Ohm says he shot his mother.
Yeah.
We should never play with guns, kids. All this stuff. It's a motif in his work because even Caveat, the thing that like warns them is a dead rabbits, like whatever, he has a childhood fear of Watership Down.
Oh.
That's why he uses rabbits a lot in his things. I mean,
of course it makes sense with the witch thing too. So
yeah, it makes sense with the witch thing too.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Watership Down is a very depressing ass story it takes place with rabbits. So the story isn't just about rabbits. It means a whole new thing, but it's used. The hotel bell scene at the beginning of the film is the same prop used in his movie Oddity.
Okay,
so that's kind of cool. Hokum is defined as a device used as by showmen to evoke a desired audience response or pretentious nonsense. The writing on the chalk scratched doorway in the hotel's basement, small horizontal and diagonal lines scratched onto a longer vertical line, is called
Weegum.
Weegum, pronounced the same as Ohm's name. No, it's
Weegum.
Ogum.
It's Weegum.
You're...
It's not Ohm. It's Weegum. I'm like, I happen to know that it is pronounced Weegum.
Mysterious 41-second teaser trailer for Hokum was secretly attached to the theatrical release of the 2025 film Keeper, which we still need to do. That's Osgood Perkins' movie. To build anticipation. Damian McCarthy continued this pattern of using short, ambiguous, one-word titles following Caveat and Oddity. The entity trapped in the honeymoon suite is identified as a... Let me say that. Kalech. A figure from Gaelic mythology associated with winter, old age, and the landscape of Ireland and Scotland.
Oh, there's different ways to say it. It can be Ohm, or it can be Ogum, or it can be Olcum, or it can be Weegum, or there's different ways to pronounce it. Okay.
Subtle foreshadowing when Ohm is shown in the newspaper from Fiona's disappearance. The headline underneath is about a second chance, which is exactly what Fiona gave Ohm after she saved him. Those are the things.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all for Trivia Corner?
But yeah, the Kalech is a figure from the Gaelic mythology associated with winter, old age, and the landscape of Ireland and Scotland. So it has to do with Ireland and Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very independent movie, so I doubt there's going to be that much here. Yeah, I thought very good. Like, very good movie. I love the way it was filmed. It was beautifully filmed. The lighting was really pretty.
It was pure garbage. I hated it. I'm just kidding.
Trash.
It was pure trash.
Adam Scott, really good at this character arc of, just grief, dickishness, but then kind of opening up more to people, and then, Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really good. I think they did a really good job on this one. I do recommend. It is what did we watch it on? It was on Apple TV.
Yeah, rented it on.
You can rent it on Apple TV. Hokum.
And Oum. Now I know that's how you pronounce it in modern Irish. Oum. Now I know.
We give it 4 out of 5 rabbit ears.
4 out of 5 rabbit ears. Yeah, I was gonna give it 4 out of 5 like bugged out bunny eyes.
Anything on that. We would also like to really quickly
Oh yeah, rant.
shout out
Your rant
to A24 for being stupid. For taking us 750K, I don't even know how much it was. Fucking investment from Google to use AI tools. Why? You were like the first ones to sign things when it came to the SAG-AFTRA strikes about not using AI, and now you're trying to say, well, we really want to be able to determine what tools filmmakers use instead of it just being given to them, and we want to seat at the table. You were the ones people wanted to sit at the table with before you did this. You were the table people wanted you to sit at. That is the table people wanted to be at. So why the fuck are you trying to use AI now? Stop it. Not everything has to fucking be invested into AI. Stop using AI. Stop using AI. It is trash. It is garbage. It will never be good. You talk about using AI for storyboards. Hire a fucking storyboard artist. Quit being stupid. Jesus Christ. You were like the best studio to come out of whatever, like, forever, when it came to horror, you were like one of the best studios to come out in a long time that actually believed in filmmakers, and now you're fucking giving into AI and Google, of all fucking people. God, it's like, can we be any more with this weird, like, Trump, Israeli supporting fucking AI bullshit? Stop it. Just fucking do what you used to do. People wanted to be at your table. God, it's like, now what? We got Neon, who I think is owned by another fucking company that does something else, but at least Neon is alright. Like,
this was Neon.
This one was Neon. Hokum was Neon. It's like, you two were good. Stop fucking it up. I'm giving into AI bullshit. God, it's like, you are in the filmmaking industry. Have you not seen movies about AI being fucking trash and terrible? It's like, we just do things to fucking destroy our own creativity. Stop it. God damn. Anyway, it's like you guys got you got fucking Kane Parsons to do the Backrooms movie. He comes out and says how much he fucking hates AI, and then after the Backrooms comes out, and then you immediately do the stupid ass investment. Also, Curry Barker does not like AI, and you have him about to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake for you, and now you do this fucking stupid ass investment. If I were both of them, I'd be like, you know what? We're not going to work with you anymore. Fuck you. God. And if you're another filmmaker out there or a studio who's thinking about going AI, go fuck yourself as well. To be quite honest. Anyway, rant.
Rant.
I just can't handle it. I cannot handle it. Just stop using it. You were the people that people wanted to work with because you didn't do that shit, and now you're doing it. You have all these filmmakers who are literally about to start boycotting your ass because they don't want to work with you because of your AI bullshit. Stop. God. It's like I see all of these people, like Michael Caine giving his voice over to AI so people can use his voice for shit. Stop it. Matthew McConaughey investing in some fucking AI company too for that shit. Stop investing in AI bullshit. Stop it. Anyway, that's my rant on that. A24, get your fucking shit together. Because I used to like you, and now I don't even want to go see movies in the theaters that you made because I don't want to give you money.
And then it just cuts to AI versions of us going like, thank you, like and subscribe.
The great white shark flies through your window and bounces around. And, yeah. Fuck. Anyway, sorry.
Until next time, like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment. If you're A24, get your shit together.
If you have a breast augmentation or a vaginal rejuvenation.
Vaginal?
Vaginal rejuvenation.
I love vaginal.
Send pictures.
We need, you know,
I need it for my AI.
Pics or it didn't happen.
I need it for my AI.
Yeah, I need it to put into my AI app so I can steal other people's artwork for it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Danny boy.
Bye.